Sometimes people, man, y'all need to wash y'all's feet. What's the, like, when you go into the shower, do you not scrub your feet down? You know, wash them, dry them, go get pedicures, do what you're supposed to do to keep your feet clean. If you're gonna be wearing $300, $400, $500 shoes, make sure you can at least afford to get a pedicure to make sure your feet are nice. And yes, I'm a man and I get pedicures. What up YouTube, it's your boy Ryan, aka Relentless, and we got another sneaker reaction video coming for you today. Today we're gonna check out one of Ramitheicon's recent videos and see how he does when it comes to cashing people out. Let's hop right into it.
Alright guys, so this guy right here thought he was gonna be able to come in and pretty much just sell these fake cause fours that he had.
Oh my gosh.
These were some of the worst fakes I've ever seen. Bro, they were horrible, but I'm gonna just let you guys watch the clip.
That was pretty funny. Okay, so cause fours, to give y'all a little bit of a kind of backstory. So these fours, there's two colorways. There's a gray colorway and there's a black colorway. And both of those go for roughly $2,000 to $3,000. So those shoes are super fire. They're hard to come by. And because of the material is this really nice suede, you can instantly tell when a pair is real and when a pair is fake, especially if you had them in hand. They're just really hard to replicate. And so this guy, he says he has a fake pair, so let's see kind of what happens.
These are fucking cause? Oh my god. Where'd you get these, dude?
I love that he knows and he's like acting goofy.
Oh, word. Yeah, I'd probably just pass for now, bro. There's just not somewhere looking for it.
Yeah, that's how come.
I appreciate you bringing a crazy shoe. What's up, bro?
Dang, okay, so this guy just brought in a fake pair of shoes, and this happens to me often. So sometimes, people be like, hey, like I got some shoes to sell, can you cash me out, whatever? And they'll be fake. And the way that Rami handled it was pretty cool. Instead of him being like, hey, those are fake, no way I'm gonna take those, and trying to roast him, he at least made it, made the guy not feel bad, which is nice. Sometimes people try to act like shoes are real. Sometimes people don't know. And then sometimes people do know and they try to finesse somebody. It's like, dude, we've been selling shoes for years. We can tell when a shoe's fake and when a shoe's real. Don't try to finesse one of us, because then it just makes you look bad and you're gonna ruin your reputation. But sometimes it's an honest mistake, and you never know. That guy could have not known that they were fake. He could have paid, premium price from somebody thinking they were real. And that's just the case with some people. And unfortunately, some people get taken advantage of. You lose thousands of dollars. And we hate to see it, but it happens all the time, especially when people don't know what they're looking for. So anytime that you're buying a shoe that's that pricey, always try to do it at a local shop that has somebody that can legit check the shoes. You always want to meet up there. And if the person isn't willing to meet up at a store, you should know straight off the bat that there's probably something funky about the shoes.
Bricks? Oh no, you got good shoes. Yes, sir. Brand new?
Supreme Air Force One mid. Man, I hate those. They're so ugly. Both of them.
Both? You're killing me, man. I'll do 400. Cash. I can't, bro. I'll do 500.
That's crazy.
I'll do 250.
I would never buy those myself.
Can't. The 450 cash. The black one doesn't go for anything, bro. These go for alright. Gotta make money.
Yeah.
460. Come on, man. You're killing me, bro.
Haggle, bro.
You have to let me win next time. You promise? Alright, bro. I'm gonna hold you to it. Rami.
What's your name, by the way?
Okay? Keep doing in these street stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, so whatever you want to call me. Nice to meet you, RJ, though.
Okay, so I would never buy either of those shoes. A lot of times stores this big can get away with it because they can move, pretty much anything. Those black Air Forces, I think black Air Forces in general don't sell well. They're also known as like, if somebody's wearing black Air Forces, you watch out because they're probably going to beat you up. But those white Air Forces, even though I think they're so ugly, I would never purchase them. And I don't think my market is for those. A lot of people buy them because they like Air Force Ones, highs, mids, whatever you want to call them. But that's a pair that I would have passed on. So I'm surprised that they took them, just because the stores that I know here locally probably wouldn't mess with those. They'd buy only like stuff that's pretty hype. Even though that's a Supreme shoe, I wouldn't have bought it. Okay, I see an off-white box. Means it's got to be something good.
Dun.
Ugh.
Alright, guys, so here we go again. The homie had some fake off-white.
Yeah, you can tell already off the bat.
He said he did it, so we're going to give him the benefit of the doubt. Let me know what you guys think, and yeah.
As soon as he pulled them out the box, that red is so dark.
He is?
That's so funny.
I'll keep it a stack. I don't think he's yo, bro.
Okay, so off the bat, the red on the shoe looks a little too dark. The check looks awful on that shoe. And then that box is extremely flimsy. Off-white boxes are notoriously like pretty crappy, but that box, like the way that it's kind of folding, it looks like it's like legit cardboard. So off the bat, those shoes don't look right. And when he says the homie, people that typically say that kind of have an idea that they know that something's not good about the shoe. I don't know. I think he probably knew that they weren't good and he tried to see if maybe he could get something out of them. But yeah, you can tell straight off the rip, those do not look right.
Yeah, they're not real. I'll just be honest. I don't know if you know or not, but I didn't. Yeah. I'll take your money back if you could. Sorry about that, bro. Appreciate you. Those were obviously fake guys. I don't know if you guys could tell, but it was good when people were trying to get me, man. I'm glad the camera is out so you guys can see this. I don't know if he knew or not. He said he ain't know, but
Sometimes people don't know.
probably just passed, bro.
Oh,
I give you $1.
nah.
I'll get you up front, bro. Hey, Bree, can you give him $1?
No way that they just bought those for a freaking $1. That's cap.
I just posted $1.
Not a chance.
Yeah, of course, bro. You listen to my music?
I seen you on fucking
Oh, for real? Oh, damn. Oh, that's lit, bro. I make music too if you want to tap in. Lil Mosey. Lil Mosey.
This man makes music.
It does it? You got chillin', bro. Can't complain.
Okay, so
Ooh, shit.
sixes. No, he's goofy. He goes, they smell. Yo, DMP sixes, man.
Nah, bro, I'm not.
Bro, he joking around because there's no way you tell that to somebody. There's a lot of times I buy shoes and they smell like they have like a smell of a certain grass, if you know what I mean. And then sometimes like there will be people that have just some stinky feet, but you don't tell them that because you don't want to embarrass somebody. And I think he's just playing with him. I know he's playing with him. But sometimes I'll legit pass on a shoe because it smells so bad, and but I blame it on something else because I don't want them to feel bad. Sometimes people, man, y'all need to wash y'all's feet. What's like when you go into the shower, do you not scrub your feet down? You know, wash them, dry them, go get pedicures, do what you're supposed to do to keep your feet clean. If you're gonna be wearing $300, $400, $500 shoes, make sure you can at least afford to get a pedicure to make sure your feet are nice. And yes, I'm a man and I get pedicures.
What you smelling, bro? It smell like dog shit.
Oh, that's funny.
Nah, bro. Nah, bro, it's you.
But he a troll. He's funny.
I'm telling you, bro. I need warning. Oh, for real? You just came in today.
Bro, he's stupid.
How much you looking for, bro? For everything. With the smell, I'll do like.
Yo, he goes with the smell.
I don't know if I'm tripping, but like I'm smelling something.
Bro, he's so dumb. He's just goofy. And I say that not like trying to be disrespectful. Like, we say that when someone's goofy, like, you're just being dumb. Yeah, he's pranking him. Stupid. That's funny. Oh, I see some Travis and some Amamaneers. Oh,
You said what? Oh, you're here?
wow.
Where'd you get them?
Uh-oh.
Really?
He was my friend, really?
Oh no. Is he really your friend?
And AMM3s, man.
Friend? Yeah. I'm gonna be honest, I'm not sure if you know, brother. They're both fake. Yeah, I'll be honest.
Dang.
You know or not, just so you know, so you don't waste your time trying to sell them. But yeah, I'd say they're both no good, bro.
That's
The color
wild.
on this one is way too dark. The suede is way too rough. Also, this one, the leather is just completely off, and then the whole shape of this shoe. How you guys doing good?
Okay. Off the jump, when you have two fake pairs and you say you get it from, here's what a lot of people try to do. They'll order shoes that they're quote unquote UA, which is the dumbest thing you ever hear because there's no such thing as UA. There's either reps or there's real shoes. They're not made in the same factory. People can say that all the time. That's just people trying to sell fake shoes. So sometimes people will buy these shoes from like DHgate and find like a good supplier that makes them look like pretty close to legit and then try to finesse. I've had it happen to me where literally like somebody brought me a pair of Travis Scott highs and they were probably the best fakes that I've ever seen. The only thing that threw me off about them was that inside the box, under the paper, when I hit it with the black light, there was a little stamp on there, and I was like, okay, that's what's throwing me off. But they're getting good about making these fakes, so you just gotta be cautious, man. Make sure you do your due diligence. You can get a sense of the feel of the shoe, make sure the shoe feels right. And as always, if you don't know, it is 100% smarter to just pass on them. You're not gonna miss out on a deal. You're not like, I'd rather just be safe than sorry, especially when you're investing that much into a shoe. If it was like a $50 shoe, $100 shoe, whatever, it sucks to lose 50 bucks, but it's easy to come, get back. But when it comes to like $1,500, $2,000, $1,000, several $100s, man, you just don't want to risk it. Go to a store, meet them up, make sure that they're good. If you get a couple opinions, and then if not, if you can't do that, dude, just pass on them. You'll be able to find this shoe again somewhere else. Some dunks. Oh, 380s. I hate 380s.
It's the used one? Yeah. Where'd you get them from, bro? All of them?
Yeah. Oh, this one I got in Foot Locker.
He's just playing with them.
It's like a snack test.
Stupid. But Rami's funny, man. He's a funny guy. And I just love the people's faces.
Are you sure? 100%?
Have the receipt.
Just how I'm here. Sound like a waterman account. I don't know.
Bro, they be trolling people. They're goofy.
Yeah, I know. Usually the real ones sound like a watermelon and the fake ones sound like a cantaloupe.
So dumb.
That's our little technique.
I don't know if you've ever smacked a watermelon or a cantaloupe, but they feel pretty dang similar to me. And I eat a lot of melons.
Yeah, I'm gonna be completely honest. They all seem a little off to me, bro. Really? Yeah, they all, like all three of them are throwing me off. It's
Bro,
weird.
he's funny.
I have a little black card from Goat somewhere at home.
It's the real goat app?
Yeah.
Is this the how do they not know that he's joking? Oh, there you go. I'm like, come on.
I know, maybe you could have swapped it for a different pair or something, bro. I don't know. It just, they're,
I mean, that's
it just
bro,
seemed,
I would not do that to you. I
You
follow
wouldn't?
TikTok, I wouldn't do that.
for real?
Yeah.
Alright.
I don't have this sophistication.
Alright.
Swap it.
The dead.
Okay.
I hear you, but this not enough, bro. I'm not about reps.
Okay, so one thing I hate is whenever like kids will try to sell me shoes and their parents get involved because their parents have like no idea how shoes work or the concept, and so they don't understand when I throw an offer, what that looks like. They assume that the StockX price is what they should be able to get. I'm like, well, sell to StockX, and once you hit those buttons, you're gonna see what you're actually getting paid. And that's when they're like, oh, okay, this makes sense. Because I get it that they want to be protective of their child. They don't want them to get finessed or anything, but sometimes it is so difficult trying to do a deal with parents around because parents are just so like in the way of everything, and they don't understand the sneaker market, understand the culture. They just want to make sure their kids are not taking advantage. I mean, these kids look older than they should be, and the dad looks like he's joking around. But I've had some situations now where these kids just bring some parents that are like Karens and Kens.
How much did you want?
I don't know. I didn't think of a price. I was just waiting for what you guys offered.
We pass on the 380s. We usually don't take them. For these,
Smart.
I do 350. Yeah, I do 400 credit. What did you want? I know you got something in mind.
Maybe 375.
I got you. Just because
Okay.
I was messing with you about the fake thing.
So on a previous video that Rami did, I brought this up. They paid $140 for a pair of slates that were DS, but then they offered this guy $375 for those dunks and the slates. Those look like golden rods. I couldn't tell really because of the lighting, but those dunks go for like 120, 130 bucks. So it looks like they increased their price a little bit on the Yeezys, which is good because to offer 140 for that last guy, I felt so bad that last guy sold those for 140. So at least this guy got retail back because, man, Rami finessed that last dude, I ain't gonna lie.
How you doing, man? Good? Are they real?
Oh, they were real. Why are they in that box?
Oh, you want to make sure they're real?
Excuse me. I don't see.
Fake, bro. Yeah.
I don't see why they would come in that box.
Yeah, I don't think they're real. Yeah. Where'd they come from? Oh, for real? They didn't have the box or what?
Yeah, I was about to say.
For real? Usually, like, the real ones sound a little different. I don't know if you know, but this one just sounds like...
It might be good, but that's a Jordan 1 box, so Off the bat, if it doesn't have OGL, I try to avoid it.
Yeah. Thank you, my fault.
Especially a shoe like that, man. That's a Michigan State.
It's a rule though we have. If somebody brings fakes, we gotta confiscate them. So I can't really give them. I gotta take them and type shit. They're not fake. 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 I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
He's funny, bro.
We just don't take them without a box.
Right, that's what I was gonna say. If it's DS or if they're like a shoe like that, I wouldn't take them without the box. Some Union Dunks, pistachios, okay. Oh gosh. It was awkward.
I do 250 cash, 3 credit.
Why does he care?
I don't know you though.
Yeah. Oh, he said you'll know in a minute. Wait a minute, this guy must be a big deal. See, I hate when people come like that. When they try to bargain a deal because they're somebody. It's like, you should never expect anything because of who you are or what you do. I have a lot of friends that are celebrities, and they're the kindest souls. I don't mess around with people that are not kind. They don't expect anything, especially when you're coming to, if you're friends with somebody, like he says he's friends with Champagne Packy, like if you're friends with somebody, you should support them all the more. You shouldn't try to haggle them for their deal. That's something that I hate, like people that I went to school with that try to buy shoes from me, that didn't give me the time of day in school, but now these days they try to get deals from me, and I'm always like, you mistreated me in high school, like what makes you think that you deserve to get a deal from me? And more than anything, if you were my friend, you would support me and pay the price. Like one of my best friends, Ryan, he's bought shoes for me several times before, and he never tries to negotiate or anything. He just wants to support my business. And that's just how it is. If you have a friend who's in business, a small business owner, support them. Don't try to, you should always go above and beyond for your friends. Don't try to get a deal. You don't walk into Macy's and ask them to give you a discount on stuff. That would be embarrassing. So why do you do it to small businesses? It just doesn't make sense.
I'll do 3 credit if you want to look around. 250 cash?
It's not a bad price though for those.
You know when he texts me. I didn't get a text just yet, so. What's up, bro? You trying to sell?
Text message, tell him that Floyd people.
I'm not gonna text him. He can text me. I'm not gonna text him.
Go, Rami.
How you doing, Rocco?
That's just embarrassing.
Are they used? Yeah. How much you want, bro?
Bro, that dude's just standing there. That's embarrassing.
180 credit, bro.
I'm like, why would you just stand there?
140. 50. Alright, that's cool.
What's your name?
Rami.
Yeah. There you go, 160. That's good. That's a good price for some used core purples.
Yeah.
So,
How many stores you guys have?
Here in LA too. And
if you were friends with Champagne Packy, wouldn't you know how many stores they had? They got 2 in California, 1 in Virginia. That's what I know, and I don't even know him.
in Virginia.
Fishy,
3 total.
fishy, fishy, fishy.
Yeah.
People trying to act like they know people to try to get deals.
Cool.
14s, yeah.
Sorry, John. That's great.
Ferraris. Okay, so this specific shoe, it's the only 14 that I think I buy. I don't mess with 14s typically, but Ferraris sell.
Size. We're getting really picky with just small sizes.
Bracer blue 5s are hard to move. I have a pair, I haven't been able to move them.
StockX for like $390.
Cap.
But not really. Check it out.
For real? I can do like 100 cash. I do like 150 short.
Yeah. He tripping. He's funny.
Fuck with me. Work a deal with me, bro.
Man, it's just, I'm telling you, I can sell them right now, right there.
Are you sure, bro? These?
Those Ferrari 14s are fire, man. I would never wear 14s, but they sell.
I don't know. It just seems like it would be harder for us to sell.
I got dudes that buy 14s,
Fuck with them back in the day, but now it's just like.
but I just only buy Ferraris.
Did you do 120?
But he's funny.
Ain't gonna work with me, bro? You fuck with me, bro.
LOL. He goes, I get paid good. He doesn't get finessed.
Slip a point or some shit.
LOL. 120 at 350.
I'm fucking with you. I'm fucking with you. I'm fucking with you. I'm fucking with you. So
Yeah.
camera right here. I'm gonna do 400. I'm fucking with you.
Oh, 400 is a good price. That's good that he paid that. All right, so that's part one of reacting to Ramitheicon's best of 2022 videos, his most recent upload. The video's an hour and a half long, so I'm not about to do that in one sitting. So I'll be uploading a part for each one. There should be 4 parts for this. So make sure you subscribe, hit that subscribe button, give it a like. Comment below what you guys think about Rami. You think he's funny, you think he's goofy, or do you guys think he lowballs too much? He has a lot of hate going towards him right now on TikTok because of the no refund policy that they have, but at the end of the day, it's business, and you gotta read the rules before you buy something. If it says no refunds, there's no refunds. But yeah, let me know in the comments below what you guys think about him. You think he's funny? You think he's not? And let me know if you guys would ever sell shoes to him. Comment below what you guys would do. As always, God bless, stay safe, and if you ever want to buy some shoes, hit me up on the Instagram at Relentless Heat. All my stuff is in the description below. Hit the subscribe button, and we'll see you on the next one. Peace!